those stakes are so high, in fact, because this is a 3-day tournament to kick things off. 32 players are going to play 6 games today, and the lobbies will be reseeded every 2 games. Only half the field will make it through this day and make it to day 2, where those 16 will compete in 6 more games, with the lobbies reseeded every 2 games as well. And that will cut in half again for the final day. And of course, bonus points are going to be awarded for some of those top players in day 1 and day 2 moving on to the next days. So not only do you want to make day 3, but you want to make it in dominant fashion to ensure you've got a little bit of extra bonus going into that last day. And you really want to place high on day 3, because out of those 8 players competing in those 6 games, the top 4 are going to qualify for the regional final, but also the first place finisher is automatically going to lock their spot to the Dragonlands Championship. And there's not even just qualification on the line, there's also a bunch of money. So let's take a look at the prize pool to see that 20,000 US dollars that's going to be divvied out to the top 16 of this tournament to go alongside those invites. I mean, there is so much on the line. The fact that regionals and worlds invites are up for grabs is absolutely crazy. So now that's all that's left, is to look at the players who are competing today. And Admirable, I'd love for you to talk to me a little bit about lobby A and B to kick things off.
When I look at these two lobbies, the first thing that stands out to me is kind of the old guard versus new guard dynamic. In Lobby A, Sox really stands out to me. In Lobby B, Pokygom really stands out. 2 players that have had their footing in the tournament scene and in quite a dominant fashion for a long time. But when I go back and look at Lobby A, Rainplosion kicking off their tournament performances with Astral Cup and Jade Cup, 2 very strong performances, winning Jade Cup, no less. And then when you look at Lobby B, Sansako's kind of standing alongside there with Pokygom, but then Taco Bell Wi-Fi, Clear's really standing out to me. Clear kind of demonstrated that maybe they were on the one-trick fashion with Varus and Astral Cup, but then showed their flexibility and their knowledge deeper into the set, having a strong performance in Jade Cup as well. So that old guard versus new guard, it's kind of been standing out for a long time right now, and I feel like here in the mid-set finale is the absolute fashion to have that demonstrated.
All right, and Keen, if we kind of like zoom out and look at C and D, can you give me that high-level overview of these 2 lobbies as well?
Yeah, the biggest thing about C is, Bertosaurus coming back. It's like, it feels like a Jurassic Park kind of resurrection here. He took a bit of time off from TFT, and he was always regarded as one of the top players in the scene, a really very flexible player, just kind of slams a lot of items, and I'm excited to see him back and competing. We've got St. Vicious in this lobby. He's been around for a while. We've got Solos, who's been playing a bunch of other games, unfortunately, and then we got Milk, who's been forcing a lot of Volibear recently on ladder. I'm excited to see